There's a couple of streets in my hometown in Maryland where there are now speed bumps. And these used to be kind of just long, open streets. And yeah, you know, sometimes we speed. But now you can only speed for a short time and then, you know, look for the next speed bump. And then, you know, of course, slow down. And here's another bump. When you live in a small town, little changes like this can be very, very unnerving because, I don't know, it's something about the pace of life is really slow. And, you know, every day probably, you know, you ride on the same streets in the same car, the same speed. You see some variation, of course, you know, in leaves and trees and how people are decorating their houses and so on. But you're used to the way and the feel of a street, you know, as it turns like it just did. This is Newburgh Avenue. And then, whoops, all of a sudden, in the middle of your routine is a speed bump. There's lots of things to talk about when I visit home. One of the big topics is speed bumps. Sure, you know, we're talking about stem cell research too, and you know, how the football season is, and you know, who's fixing up what house, and you know, who needs to replace their roof. But speed bumps are kind of the major sort of nuisance conversation. Do you have speed bumps in your town? And do they mean a lot to you?